Okay, stop for a second, y'all. And what flavor do you think the white mystery airhead is? Just like think about it for a second. Because for the longest time, I swore it tasted like coconut. So I stayed as far away from it as I could. But the other day, I took a bite of it and it tasted like green apple. I'm like, oh, green apple, yum. But then I Googled it, like, what flavor is the mystery airhead? And this blew my mind, okay? So the Airhead's white mystery flavor changes from batch to batch. When a run of one flavor is finished, the company may have some candy left over, but not enough to produce a full run. It mixes the leftovers from multiple batches and doesn't add food coloring. It's like the hot dog of Airheads. So that's why it might have tasted more like green apple or white cherry, but mind blown.
So I just seen this TikTok of this one dude saying that everybody's fan has like a switch on the side of it. So I had to go and look for myself, and of course my fan did have one. And apparently if your fan is blowing clockwise, then that means it's getting hotter, and if it goes the other way, then it means it gets colder. Why the fuck did nobody ever tell me this? I don't fucking know. I live in Vegas. It's 104 degrees. Now it's cold.
I was today years old when I found out that if you put rice in your muffin tin, then your cupcakes will turn out perfectly with no grease at the bottom.
Okay, so I found this out a few years ago, but I didn't know that it wasn't common knowledge. So did you know that the tops on any kind of water bottle where it pops up fits on screw top wine bottles? Let me show you real quick. So it's real simple. Just gotta twist this up. The Smart Water brand, sometimes you gotta pop that blue off separately. Here we go. See? And now you can just enjoy it straight from the bottle. Gotta love it. Now who wants to try it? And how old were you when you found this out? The perfect way to close a cereal box. Now, take the corners and bring it together. Just like so. And voila.
I was today years old when I found out that self-inking stamps have 2 pads in them. Running out. So you just push this down slightly and then pinch the red to lock it. Now turn it over to the back and you're just gonna push this out right here. Comes out the other side. Here's the side that I've been using. There's another side. So now I just face the side that's blank down on the rubber part and push it back in. Snap it back into place. And now I have more ink.
You were today years old when you realized part 1. Let's get it. You were today years old when you realized that it's called candy corn because if you stack it up, it actually looks like corn. What, bruh? You were today years old when you realized that you can actually take the top off these juices, reverse it, and close it again. Bruh. You were today years old when you realized that the toga that this guy is wearing has an LC that actually stands for Little Caesars. Bro, what? You were today years old when you realized that in Monsters Inc. when they yell we have a 2319, the 23rd letter in the alphabet is W and the 19th is S, and it stands for white sock. What?
How old were you when you realized that the arrow tells you what side your gas pump is?
Did you guys know that the amount of time it takes for a yellow light to turn red is actually based off the speed limit? Just make sure to count the amount of seconds in your head, and you'll never blow a red light ever again.
Am I the only person that never knew you could put water in this? Hold on. Fill to the line. What? Perfect amount. Mind blown.